Good morning. Welcome to ADHD Yoga. How's everyone doing this morning? It's cooled down a hell of a lot here, thank God. So today I want to just briefly mention something called metacognition. Now, if you have ADHD, then depending on how severely it's affecting you, it's going to manifest very differently for everyone who has it, but racing thoughts, very, very busy mind, going off on tangents every 20 seconds or 2 minutes. Your mind is very busy, very fast. You have a fast mind. Metacognition is becoming aware of your thoughts, or developing a way to look at your thoughts, stepping back from your thoughts, thinking about your thinking. It's very prominent in Western analytical philosophy, thinking about thinking. It's, you analyze, you're looking at your thoughts and you're analyzing them. It's it can be developed using things like what they call in Western analytical philosophy, they call it Socratic dialogue. So this is where you have an argument, you develop a theory or a thesis. You can say, well, the sky is blue today. That can be your thesis, and then you develop a character and you say, well, let's call him Bob. Bob is going to be the character in my fictitious character is going to argue against it. And Bob's going to say, well, actually, no. What are your reasons for saying the sky is blue? And then you're going to have this argument with him in your head, and you're going to say, well, I've looked out the window and the sky is blue, and then Bob's going to say, well, your senses can be deceived. He's going to pick holes in your argument. But it's about critical thinking at the end of the day, being self-critical. That's one way of developing your metacognition. You're having a thought or an idea, and then you're looking at it and analyzing it critically. That's not the only way to develop metacognition. Yoga and meditation are fantastic ways of developing awareness. It's stepping back from your thoughts in meditation and just observing your thoughts and seeing what they are without any kind of judgment. You're taking a step back and you're looking at your thoughts. You can step out of your thoughts. Now, this is difficult. Some people can do it relatively easily, others can't, but it can be learnt. And doing it regularly is amazing. If you can develop really good metacognition, you're halfway at least to mastering your racing car ADHD mind. And I see my ADHD mind as a massive benefit. There's negative downsides to it, of course, but so yoga and meditation and metacognition. The yoga class is a perfect place to start developing that metacognition. Regular daily practice, being aware of your body, being aware of your mind, being in the present moment and just noticing what's going on, and then learning how to slowly direct it, learning how to not react to your mind when it says, I don't want to be in this pose, but taking a step back and staying there, and builds awareness of your mind, your body. So with that, let's get on the mat and do some yoga. So we want to be standing at the front of the mat, feet together, tucking your tailbone, sink down into your body, just notice everything that's going on. That if your arms feel light, close your eyes. Center yourself, even out your breathing, long even breaths. Breathe in, feel your stomach contract, exhale, feel your stomach go in. Inhale, expand, exhale, contract. Long, even breaths, centering yourself. Bring your hands together, prayer position into your chest. Inhaling your hands up, exhaling, folding forwards. Letting gravity drive the top half of your body down. Letting your arms feel loose, letting your head feel loose. On each inhalation, rise up slightly. On each exhalation, see if you can't fold forwards just a fraction more. Breathing into any resistance, trying to melt it. Next inhalation, slowly come up, vertebra by vertebra. Inhaling your hands either side of your ears, arching back, exhaling, coming back to starting position. Inhaling your hands up, exhaling, folding forwards. Stepping your right leg back, dropping your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest, and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose. Pushing your way into the mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, push up into a downward dog. Stretch out your calves. First one, then the other. Pushing down with your hands. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Trying to straighten your legs, but don't worry if they're not straight. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Feet together, hands in prayer position, inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your right foot back, dropping your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhale, drop your knees, chest, and forward to the mat. Inhale up into cobra pose, exhale into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your right foot into that space and drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up, slow deliberate moves. Exhale, folding forwards, dramatic. Stepping your right foot back, dropping your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Stepping your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest, and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling, pushing your groin into the mat, up into a cobra pose. Exhaling, pushing up into a downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot into the space between your hands. Exhale, drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your left foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up, exhaling, dropping your knees, your chest, and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra pose, exhaling into a downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space, drop your right knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards, inhaling up, arching back, back to starting position. Inhaling up, exhale, folding forwards. Stepping your left foot back, drop your left knee to the mat, inhale, look up. Step Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling and dropping your knees, your chest and your forehead to the mat. Inhaling up into a downward dog. Exhaling to a downward dog, cobra first, then downward dog. Looking at the space between your hands, step your left foot into that space and drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your other foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up, arching back to starting position. Last one, faster. Inhale up, exhale, fold forwards. Step your right foot back, drop your right knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Step your other foot back into a high press up. Exhaling, dropping your knees, chest and forward to the mat. Inhaling up into a cobra. Exhaling into a downward dog, looking at the space between your hands. Step your right foot into that space. Drop your left knee to the mat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, bring your foot forwards, fold forwards. Inhaling up, arching back to starting position. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Come to be lying on your back on the mat. Catching your breath, letting everything settle. Even out that breath. Long, even breaths, making the exhalation longer than the inhalation. Notice how you're feeling. Notice what your mind's doing. Come back to your breath. Your next inhalation, slowly sit up, keeping your legs stretched out in front of you. Flexing your feet, pushing the backs of the knees into the mat. Inhaling your hands either side of your ears. Exhaling, folding forwards, letting your hands fall wherever they may. Might be your ankles, might be by your knees, might be by your thighs. Wherever you can get to. Wherever you start to first encounter resistance. Take a deep breath in. Feel yourself rise in the exhalation. Let your head drop forwards. Keep on pushing the backs of the knees into the mat. Keep on flexing your feet. Long, even breaths. Slack in your arms. On each inhalation, rise slightly. On each exhalation, fold forward from the hips, just a fraction more. Keep on pushing the backs of the knees into the mat. Keep on rising on the inhalation, folding forward slightly on the exhalation. In your next inhalation, slowly raise your arms either side of your ears, drop your hands down behind you, fingers pointing away from you, push yourself up into an inclined plank, letting your head drop back, tensing up your groin, deep breath in, exhale, come down, turning onto your left side, supporting yourself with your left forearm or left hand on the mat. Deep breath in, push yourself up into a side plank on the left hand side, right arm straight up in the air. Tense up your stomach and groin. Deep breath in, exhale, switch sides. So supporting yourself on your left, right forearm or hand, whichever is easier for you. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push yourself up into a side plank on the right hand side. Left hand straight up in the air. Tensing up your stomach. Remembering to breathe and smile. Deep breath in. Release the pose. So staying with your legs stretched out in front of you. Sitting down. Bending your left, bringing your left foot to the outside of the right knee. You're putting your left hand behind you. You're taking your right elbow and wedging it on the outside of your left knee. Try and get your left hand as close to your body as possible, but don't worry if it isn't. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, use your right elbow to push yourself into a gentle twist to the left-hand side. This is a half spinal twist. Choose a focal point, gaze out at that focal point, straightening the spine. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. On each exhalation, see if you can't twist just a fraction more. But don't force it, just gently go into it. Keeping the right foot flexed, the back of the right knee pushing down into the mat. Straight spine, twisting to your left. Notice how your body feels. Notice your thoughts. Come back to your breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Switch sides. So bringing the right foot on the outside of the left knee. Right hand behind you, fingers pointing away from you. Left elbow wedged to the outside of the right knee. Deep breath in. Exhale. Twist to your right. Choose a focal point. Gaze at that focal point. Flexing the left foot, pushing the back of the left knee into the mat. Long, even breaths. Breathing into any resistance. See if you can't melt that resistance with your breath. Straight spine. Gentle twist. Deep breath in. Exhale, release the twist. And come up to be standing at the front of your mat. Turning to, or whichever side, if you're standing at one end, then you're going to turn to your right-hand side. Coming into triangle pose. Feet slightly more than hip width apart, maybe 1.5 meters apart. Turning out your right foot. Raising your arms parallel to the mat. Taking a deep breath in. Exhaling, dropping your right hand to your right leg, reaching your left hand straight up, gazing up at your left hand. Bending on the right hand side, feeling the stretch across your left hand here on the inside of your right thigh, gazing up at your left hand, softening your shoulders if you can. Getting that hand as perpendicular or in line with your body as possible. Long deep breath, take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn in your right foot, turn out your left foot, switch sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your left hand to your left leg, right hand straight up. Reaching up. Looking at your right hand. Left hand is soft and floppy. Feeling the stretch across your right hand side and on the inside of your left thigh. Reaching up. Really reaching up. Gazing at your right hand. Remember to breathe. Be aware of your body. You notice the shape your body is making in space. Be aware of any discomfort in your body. Breathe into it. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come back to being parallel to the mat with your arms and release. So coming down onto your knees, sitting down on your heels, center yourself, gather yourself, come up onto your straighten out your legs, so you're on your knees like this. Now you can either do this with putting your hands on your hips and arching back very slightly, just like this. This is a back bend, it's camel pose. If you can, bring your hands to your heels or to the back of your lower back and arch back there, tensing up your thighs. So that's your thighs and your groins, what's supporting you here, and arch back. And ideally, if you can bring your hands onto into your heels and come up into camel pose there. If it's too uncomfortable to have your feet flat like that, curl your toes under, have it like that. That gives you a little bit more easier to reach. Tense up your groin, drawing your shoulders back, let your head fall back. Camel pose, long, deep, even breaths. You're making a perfect arch with your back. Deep breath in, exhale, come back. Coming down into child's pose, sitting down on your heels, hands either side of you, folding forwards, letting your forehead come on to the mat. If your forehead can't reach the mat, make two fists and bring your forehead onto your fists. Next inhalation, slowly come up. And to be standing at the front of your mat, you're going to do a standing forward bend. So feet together, inhaling your hands up, exhaling, folding forwards from the hips, keeping your back straight as possible for as long as possible. Once you cross that horizontal line, it's parallel to the horizon. Fold forwards, let your head drop down, let your arms be loose, let gravity drag the top half of your body down. Long, even breaths. On the inhalation, feel yourself rise slightly. On the exhalation, feel yourself fold forward just a little bit more. After the energizing back bend, this is a relaxing counter pose. Generally speaking, back bends are energizing, forward bends are always relaxing. Keeping your legs straight, rocking forwards onto the balls of your feet. If you can grab hold of your ankles, keeping slack in your arms, try and hug your forehead to your knees. Very gently, just go as far as you can go. On your next inhalation, slowly come up, reaching your hands up above your head, arching back slightly, and coming back to center, shaking out your arms, shaking out your legs. Coming into the center of your mat. So you're going to raise your right leg. Keep it bent. And we're going to stand here in a pseudo tree pose. Tree pose is usually having the foot on your opposing leg. But in terms of balance, I actually think that this, holding it like this and finding your balance, is better for rewiring your brain. This is constant readjustment. Come up into tree pose. Index fingers touching your thumbs in Yan Mudra. Softening the shoulders. Even breathing. Notice what's going on in your body. Notice the shape you're making. Constantly trying to readjust. If you choose a focal point and stare at it, this helps brilliantly, especially with balancing poses. Try and soften your shoulders. If you can do this pose for 1.5 minutes every day while the kettle's boiling, brilliant. Tense up your whole left leg. Take a deep breath in, exhale, release, shake out your legs, switch sides. So standing on your right foot, bending your left knee. Hands in prayer position at your chest. Inhaling your hands up into tree pose on the other side. One side's always going to be more difficult than the other. Try and sink down into your center. Center's here. Long, even breaths. Tense up your right leg completely. Soften your shoulders. And release the pose. Shake out your arms, shake out your legs. Coming to the front of your mat. Swinging your arms, getting lower and lower and lower. Your fingers skim the top of your mat. Come up into chair pose, gazing at the space between your hands and sitting down in your invisible chair. Really sit down in the chair. Feet are just about hip width apart. Arms are at about 45 degrees to your shoulders, gazing at the space between your hands. Long, even breaths. Sit down really deep. Feel how comfortable it is. Take a deep breath. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your feet. Step your legs back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Tops of the feet on the mat. Exhale into a downward dog. Pushing your shoulder blades down the back. Turning out your right foot. Step your left foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior one on the left-hand side. Pushing down with your front foot. Back with your back foot. Gazing at the space between your hands. Really pushing down with that front foot. Really pushing back with that back foot. Focusing on your center point, your dantian. Pushing forward with the front foot, back with the back foot. Gazing intently at that space between your hands. It's a powerful pose, this. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot. Slip that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog, turning out your left foot. Step your right foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior pose on the other side, pushing down with your right foot, back with your left foot, gazing at the space between your hands. Really focus on that space. It's a focal point for your mind. Long, even breathing. Go as deep into this as you can. Feel it in your front thigh. Pushing back with your back foot. Long, even breaths. Deep breath in. Exhale, drop your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Turning out your left foot. Step your right foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior two on the right hand side, gazing out over your right fingers. You want to feel like you're wedged between two planes of glass, one in front of you, one behind you. Really push down with that front foot, push back with that back foot. Keep focusing on this one point, your whole core. Take a deep breath in. On the exhalation, drop your left hand to your left leg, right hand straight up, gazing up at your right hand. Back leg is straight, front leg is bent. Looking up at your right hand, pushing down with your front foot, back with your back foot, reaching up. Moving in 3 directions from your center, back, forwards, and up. Perfectly powerful. Softening your shoulders. Deep breath in. Exhale. Come back to warrior 2. Smile. Deep breath in. Exhale. Cycle your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Turning out your right foot. Step your left foot into the space between your hands. Come up into warrior 2 on the other side. Again, you want to feel like you're wedged between 2 planes of glass. Arms are parallel to the mat. Shoulders are soft. Pushing down with your front foot, back with your back foot, gazing out over your left fingers. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, drop your right hand to your right leg. Left hand is straight up. Pushing down with your front foot, reaching up with your left hand, pushing back with your back foot. In 3 directions from your center of power. Long, even breaths. Feel the power pulsing through you in 3 directions, moving up here, moving down that leg, moving back that leg. Deep breath in, exhale, come back to warrior 2. Sink into this as low as you can go. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, cycle your hands either side of your front foot. Step that foot back into a high press up. Come down into a low press up. Inhale into an upward dog. Exhale into a downward dog. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Shuffling your shoulder blades down your back. Working your heels into the mat. Trying to get into a perfectly formed upside down V. Looking at the space between your hands, a step or jump into that space. Feet just shoulder width apart, swing your arms, when your arms graze the mat, come up into powerful pose at the end of that sequence. Sitting down in your imaginary chair, gazing intently and calmly at the space between your hands. Long, even breaths, sit down as deep as you can. Deep breath in, exhale. Release the pose. Shake out your arms. Shake out your legs. Coming down to be seated. Catching your breath. Crossing your legs. Giving yourself a little lift. Coming down. Coming up into Navasana, boat pose. Legs straight up in front of you. Arms parallel to the mat beside you. If you need to bend your legs, that's fine. And come back to being cross-legged. Give yourself a little lift. Come back down. Back into boat pose. Coming down into cross-legged. Last little lift. If you can get your feet off the ground, even better. Come back. Last boat pose. And slowly come down. Come down onto lying on your back. Noticing how your body feels. Tensing up your right leg, letting it drop. Tensing up your left leg, letting it drop. Pushing your lower back into the mat. Releasing. Tensing up your arms. Shrugging your shoulders up to your ears. Making fists. Open your fists. Stretching your shoulders away from your ears. Tense, 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 relax. Tense up your face. Scrunch it up. Open it up. Open your eyes. Open your mouth. Stick your tongue out. Stretch all of your face and relax. Roll your head from side to side. Center yourself. Feel everything settling. Long, even breaths. Feeling gravity drag the underside of your body down into the mat. Just say to yourself in your mind, I relax my feet, my calves, and my thighs. I relax my feet, my calves, and my thighs. My feet, calves, and thighs are completely relaxed. I relax my hips, my groin, and my pelvis. I relax my hips, my groin, and my pelvis. My hips, groin, and pelvis are relaxed. I relax my lower back and my upper back. I relax my lower back and my upper back. My lower back and upper back are completely relaxed. I relax my stomach and my chest. I relax my stomach and my chest. My stomach and chest are relaxed. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. I relax my hands, my arms, and my shoulders. My hands, arms, and shoulders are completely relaxed. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. I relax my head, my neck, and my face. My head, neck, and face are relaxed. I relax all my internal organs, my heart, lungs, liver, kidneys. I relax all my internal organs. All my internal organs are completely relaxed. I relax my brain. I relax my brain. My brain is relaxed. My whole body is completely relaxed and still. Start coming back to your body. Circles with your ankles and wrists. Gently bend your knees. Bring your hands up behind your head. Give your body a long, deep stretch. Hug your knees into your chest, stomach, rolling from side to side, giving your lower back a bit of a massage. Working up and down along your spine, and coming up to a seated position. That's this morning's class. Thank you for coming to ADHD Yoga. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Please like and subscribe and tell anyone who you think might be interested in this, all about ADHD Yoga. Thank you.